Welcome to episode 3 of Chasing Chocobos. The search for, at this point, any Chocobo card continues, this time with this Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy gift bundle. If you had told me months ago that Magic the Gathering of all things would be the one to finally topple Pokemon, I would have called you crazy and then proceeded to pre-order way too much Journey Together. A smarter past me, though, would have taken some time to think on it, realize you were correct, apologize profusely for doubting your sanity, and then instead of ordering Journey Together, would have maxed past me's credit card, ordering so much Final Fantasy so that present me could sit peacefully and enjoy the fruits of past me's brilliant gamble instead of fighting with you, rabble, for this single solitary gift bundle. Alright, so this is the Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy gift bundle. Released to pretty huge fanfare, I guess, last Friday, and I was unable to get this at my usual haunts of like Best Buy and GameStop, but I was able to catch a lucky restock at my local Barnes & Nobles. Just had to wait and peruse its aisles for like 30-45 minutes, which honestly, not bad, not the worst way to wait for a trading card release. It certainly beats waiting at like a Best Buy and like a long line in the sweltering Southern California heat. Currently it's like 90-95 these days. It's ridiculous, and I consider myself hugely lucky for to be able to get this, because I think this is probably the most sought after product throughout like all trading card hobbies, yes, including Pokemon, because I've seen people trying to trade away what is probably the holy grail of Pokemon product currently, the special premium collection from Prismatic. Yeah, trying to trade that away for one of these. So I think that's a pretty good indication on how hyped this set is. Of course, I don't really know how long that hype is going to last for. Of course, I don't see a world where Magic the Gathering fully overtakes Pokemon with any sort of lasting effect. But for now, I think Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy does supersede Pokemon with regards to hype. So anyways, long-winded sort of analysis of our of the current hobby zeitgeist, I suppose. I think we're all just interested to see why this is hyped. And so yeah, this is the collector booster gift bundle. It comes, of course, the reason why it's so popular is because it includes one collector booster, and on top of that we get some land cards, this spin down life bundle, and I seem to be collecting quite a few of those, so we'll be glad to add that to my collection. But then you also get let me see, 9 regular play booster packs, 2 traditional foil extended art legends. I know in the regular bundle those are randomized. Looks like here it has Clive and Dion, so 2 of the characters from Final Fantasy 16. We'll see if those are actually random. And then yeah, I think just this deck box, so pretty good deal. I think MSRP for this was around $90. Of course, the majority of that cost is eaten up by this collector booster pack that we get here. But yeah, let's just crack this bad boy open and see what we get. So one thing I'll say about this release from Wizards is that they have really outdone themselves with the packaging, because this like foil treatment that this packaging received, I think is awesome. Yeah, makes me kind of regret opening this, and we'll definitely look for some more to just keep sealed as, like, you know, decoration. But yeah, it looks like there's something else in here. Okay, just like a security tag thing. But yeah, here is the deck box. It looks similar to the actual product box, so that's pretty cool since I really liked that design, and it also gets this sort of rainbow foil treatment. Looks like we also get this art little mini poster thing, which is, you know, a nice little touch. I have been impressed. I've been very thoroughly impressed with just the art throughout this whole release. So yeah, this definitely stays true with this awesome little mini poster. All right, let's see what we get inside the box. All Right, looks like the regular play booster box as well. You'll get like these punch out tokens. Here is our spin down counter. Yeah, this feels a lot more premium than the regular premium booster spin down counter. So I guess this just adds to the premium that you're paying for. But yeah, nice little 20-sided die. Nothing left on that side, and all the packs are in this little compartment here. So here are our regular play booster packs, 9 of them. Here is our collector booster pack that the whole community is going crazy over. I of course will be saving this till the end. And then here are the lands and the promos. It does look like we do get these a random extended art foil cards. So the box had the Final Fantasy 16. Looks like this is Final Fantasy 3 or 6, as we now call it. But yeah, let's crack this open and see what other promo we got. Remove this out of the way first. Alright, so Shadow Mysterious Assassin is our first extended art foil, and our second is Rinoa. That's pretty cool. I think in general you want like the main characters when you're getting these like extended arts or borderless cards. The Shadow, and while the main character probably not as popular as someone like Rinoa, as far as playability, not sure. Yeah. But these are pretty cool cards. Of course, we would have liked to get someone like Sephiroth or Cloud, but definitely not complaining that we got 2 main characters, I guess. But yeah, let's move on to the play boosters. If you're wondering why I have another collector booster up there, I was able to get one for a pretty decent deal off of some guy on Facebook Marketplace. So if we don't hit anything cool out of this collector booster, I'll just crack that open. But yeah, here is our first foil, Resentful Revelations. And oh, okay, I think this is actually a really good card. Stay With Me, which is the Through the Ages version of Rhystic Study. I think Rhystic Study sees a lot of play in Commander, hence this inflated value of this card. But also probably compounded with the art being pretty awesome. This is of course taken from Final Fantasy 7 and Final Fantasy 10, and is one of, I guess, the more memorable moments from that game. So yeah, definitely a really, really awesome card to start off with. I think it's worth upwards of like $70-80. Haven't really checked the prices yet, but yeah, this is definitely an awesome way to start off this video. Stay With Me, Rhystic Study. I'll put this up here in our little floaty rotating thing. But yeah, moving on, our other rare is Vincent Valentine, another awesome card. And we have Tidus, Blissball Star, Torgal Fine Hound, Samurai's Katana, and World Map. So, looks like this starts with the hits and then ends with the comments. Yeah, I've been finding like different packs have like different sorting. Like most packs that I've opened, you'll start with the commons and uncommons and then end with the rare. But it seems like with these, you start off with the rares and then end with the commons. But yeah, I guess in the interest of keeping this video short, I might prefer that so we don't have to sift through all the commons. But here's a token, here's the land, here is our foil, and we should be getting our rares up next. So we have another Through the Ages card. This is Imperial City of Arcades, and this is I guess not really sure what these call it, like a reskin of Wall of Omens, which I played with a lot when I was playing a lot of Magic the Gathering. And then our rare is Arden the Usurper, followed by the uncommons of Gladiolus, Quistis, Battle Menu, and yes, that's about it. Right, hero token. Our land, our foil is Magitech Infantry. And our rare is Furion Wild Rose Warrior. And we have another rare of Lunar Whale. And our uncommons, Eden, Thief's Knife, and Magitech Armor, and Rydia, Summoner's Mist. Is it common to get 2 rares in a pack? Not sure. Right, but it looks like we have our first art series card, so we're definitely hoping that when we turn this over, that there is a gold stamp. There is a gold stamp. Okay. This card is adorable. I am positively thrilled to have pulled this. I pulled a Sephiroth gold stamp. I pulled 2 Tifas without the stamp. But yeah, this card, I think, of course the Sephiroth gold stamp is probably the coolest out of this, but this one, pretty close second. All right, so far, very happy with this opening. Our rare is Wind Crystal, and so yeah, we only got 1 rare. Not really sure what like the collation is supposed to be, but definitely not complaining because instead of that, I would have definitely preferred getting that Unistamp card over another, you know, humdrum rare card. Here's hero token. We've got our land. Our foil is Shinra Reinforcements. Okay, it looks like we got like our first Chocobo card of note, Choco Seeker of Paradise. Of course, we're looking for the Wandering Chocobo cards, but definitely, at least I guess this sort of furthers the quest of chasing Chocobos. So we'll definitely accept this. And then we have our first borderless card. This is Summon Fenrir. This art is absolutely amazing. Yeah, not sure because this card is an uncommon. I don't imagine this card is worth a lot, but this art is so captivating that I kind of just want to get these graded and put these behind a slab. I know most folks look down on like Magic the Gathering graded cards, but I have a feeling that this set might sort of buck that tradition, and you'll see a lot more people, collectors who don't play the game, who might be interested in seeing some of this art behind like a protected slab. But yeah, Summon Fenrir, really playable card in sealed. Not sure if this will ever make its way into standard, but yeah, fun card to play with. Gold Saucer, Summon Anima, Summon Shiva, and okay, just a string of summons are our uncommons. And I think in general, Magic, if you're just a collector, I think this is more fun than opening Pokemon, because as you can see, you get a lot of different things. They may not be worth very much, maybe just like 50 cents here and there, but the art is really cool, and it just makes it so it's just fun to rip because you get a lot of little different hits. But we have another art card. Speaking of which, this art is amazing. This is Summon Good King Mog the 12th. So this card probably only worth like a quarter, but because the art is so cool and cute and just a pleasure to view, just makes opening this set a lot of fun, in my opinion. Not sure how long that fun will last for, because of course, you know, you can imagine getting sick of just pulling the same cards over and over, but for now, I'm enjoying myself immensely. We have a foil of Poo Poo UFO, and it looks like we have a Through the Ages Warrior of Light. The art just continues to amaze me. Like in this one pack alone, we got this Summon Moogle art, and then this Through the Ages. Of course, this is a Yoshitaka Manu art, very distinctive style. Legendary creature human wizard. I think most of these cards would be used in like commander, but because I'm pretty sure this is not standard legal. But yeah, I mean, not much to say except for, you know, this is actually like art, you know, put it up in the Louvre and no one would bat an eye. Like, that might be saying too much, but that might be saying a lot, but it's really good art. And I keep having to remind myself to stop gushing over these cards as much as I do, but it's probably an impossible task. We have a white Arsite foil, and our rares are Machinist Arsenal, and our uncommons are Side Quest, Ignis, Aron's Inspiration, and Demon Wall. Probably our weakest pack so far, actually. And by far, because the other packs have been actually really awesome. Machinist Arsenal. 2 packs left, and then we move on to, I guess, the main event of this video. Even though I have been having an incredible amount of fun with just these, you know, regular play boosters. We have a wasteful art card for land. Our foil is Light of Judgment, so we've been striking out on the foils, sort of. And our rare is Van Street Thief. We have Fang as an uncommon, Cactuar and Prima Vista, and Random Encounter are uncommon. So another probably of the weaker packs. Okay, looks like we have another art card and another Moogle art card, so fingers crossed for that gold stamp. Oh, okay, we did get it. So we have this Planeswalker gold stamp here. And I'm guessing, I wonder why it's not like the signature of the artist. Because the artist is right here, Henry Iwanaga. Maybe he was, I don't know, reluctant in providing his auto, but yeah, cool stamp nonetheless. Okay, moving on, we have Windhurst Federation Center. Our foil, okay, this is a decent one, I guess. Not sure how playable Lock Hole is, but at least we're getting like an uncommon legendary foil. It's Lock Hole. And our rare is Lindblum, but it looks like we did get a borderless here. Summon Esperama. Yeah, this art, I mean, excuse me for sounding like a broken record, but this art is just as amazing as the other arts that we've been blessed to be able to experience in this video. Yeah, haven't really been able to make this card work. I got a lot of it in, or I've got a lot of it in draft, and just, yeah. I think you have to fill your graveyard up with spells first, right? Yeah, non-creature, non-land cards in your graveyard. So, like spells, enchantments, that type of stuff. Okay, side quest. Raise a Chocobo, Judge Your Master, Gabrant, Chocobo Racetrack, and Eject are our uncommons. Okay, but moving on to the collector booster. But even if we don't hit anything amazing out of here, I'm trying to be optimistic, of course, but even if we don't hit anything amazing out here, I think this opening has been a roaring success. We got that Stay With Me Ristic Study, stamped unit card, just, you know, a bounty of wondrous art throughout. But certainly would not refuse a Surge Foil Sephiroth Borderwoods card right now. And I've opened only one other collector booster pack so far and have not been able to get any Surge Foil. But yeah, like I said, or no, but yeah, hopefully in this pack I'm able to. And like I said, if I don't hit anything out of here, we have a second chance with that second collector booster over there. But yes, our first card is this foil hero. Okay, looks like we have sort of like an alternate art A borderless of checked Reluctant Guardian, and this is just a regular foil. Really awesome art, of course. Next up, we have a foil of Wild Rose Rebellion, also awesome art. I also have no idea how much these are worth. So this one probably worth maybe like 10, 15, maybe this one's like a $5 card. We have an extended art of Vincent Valentine non-foil. We have extended art of Mughals Valor non-foil as well. We have an extended art of Aerith. And we have a foil Min Woo. I think we might be running up against our, yeah, so I think those are our hits, and then we'll only be seeing commons. And okay, well, so an uncommon, but at least it's a borderless. And look at this art with this foiling. Not really sure what's going on with this art, but it looks incredibly sinister and evil. Okay, we have, okay, so it looks like we're just getting like special uncommons. So we have a Rufus Shinra extended, Crystal Fragments foil, Rydia foil, we have a Gaius foil, and then these are our commons. Okay, so I don't think we hit anything too terribly amazing, so I think that's going to trigger the second collector booster. I am, of course, trying to save these collector boosters as long as I can, but I did make a promise where if I don't hit anything too crazy, I'll be opening that booster, and I am a man of my word. But yeah, let me sleeve up some of these cards first. Yeah, I breezed past these two cards, but obviously this art is fantastic. Kind of a bit of a dichotomy here. We got cute, and then we have cool here. So nice that they give us sort of like an assortment of different artistic approaches. But honestly, I think this uncommon art might be the best out of this entire collector booster pack. Probably not worth that much, but the art here is truly, truly unique. Yeah, just leave a stack here. But yes, second collector booster. I did promise I would give a shout out to the person who sold this to me. He did sell it under market, and I promised I would give a shout out. So Kyle, you're the man. Thank you for this pack. And if I get anything amazing, I will be thanking you very profusely over Facebook Messenger. Okay, that was so bad. Okay, that was utterly shameful. I might have to edit that out, but I'll probably leave it in just so you guys know. Okay, what's going on here? I think that's a stack right there. All right, let's move on and pretend that never happened. But the first card is an obvious banger. We have Yuna. This is a Strike a Pose card. Of course, same art as this, but this card is actually playable. Unfortunately, not in any foil. Of course, would have loved to see a Surge foil of some sort, but sadly, no. Put that up there. Next, we have, and this ordering is completely screwed. We have Aerith Gainsborough extended art, Interceptor Shadow's Hound extended art. Looks like this is just a commander card actually. We have Esper Origins foil. We have a foil land, and looks like, okay, so yeah, this order is definitely messed up, but I love this card. I know it's just a common, but Fat Chocobo I think is one of the cutest characters in all of Final Fantasy, and very glad that they made an entire summon out of it. Okay, what are you? This art is also amazing. Wow, I am basically like gobsmacked by how amazing this art is, especially because this is like the first time I'm seeing all of this, but definitely a contender in just quality of art with the summon anima. I mean, and they're both really like dark and ominous styles of art. So I guess maybe that's the type of art style that I prefer, but yeah, really, really awesome card. We have a foil Memories of Nibelheim, hero token, and okay. We have this Clash of the Icons extended art, or borderless, not really sure what this card. Did I skip some cards? I think I did, yeah. Okay, yeah, that was incredibly embarrassing. Yeah, not sure exactly what I did, but I don't think I missed any cards. Of course, I will have to pour over these and find out if I missed like awesome search foil, but highly doubt it. But yeah, also don't think I hit anything too terribly insane out of that second collector booster pack. But yeah, I think probably our best card was maybe these two. This Yuna, Strike a Pose, Mythic Rare, and this Stay With Me, Ristic Study. Yeah, probably. But my personal favorites are these Summon Anima and this Genova alternate art, borderless, extended art, whatever. Really don't really know like the nomenclature of of this like new modern Magic the Gathering quite well yet. But yeah, even though we didn't hit anything too terribly valuable, like those like a $700 Sephiroth search foil, I had a tremendous amount of fun, even though I completely whiffed that last collector booster pack. But yes, I will still, of course, be opening up some more Final Fantasy on this channel because I haven't had this much fun opening a pack in quite some time. So I kind of want to just ride that wave and continue making more of this content. But yeah, that's about it for the video, and fellow collectors, till next time.